Hello and welcome back to Penkitten Plays Hearts of Iron 4 with the Kaiserreich mod. We are back in the Socialist Republic of Italy. Now you might see a couple things different. You might see that the Eastern Front is now back up to 24 men, except this time they are all foreign nationals. I'm using all puppet troops on that front, and I think it'll be good for them. I could also steal a couple units from you by the look of it. 3 divisions would go a long way. Let me request your forces real quick, so I can steal them away. Give them some other forces here and there. How about you? Because you're the actual field marshal, so you can take more. Congratulations. Guess who gets sent to the meat grinder? Let's see. Your line goes from here, so push it over. Good. Put your men on that line. Get them to go. Nice. And other than that, I'm sending more troops down to the southern front, the deep, which I'm now calling Deep Africa. And hopefully all these men will help out. I'm also pulling back my own personal troops from this front. We really have no business being here. I'm going to pull them back and have them start getting ready for a potential invasion of the Kingdom of Serbia. Just because I don't have much longer I can play this game. By the time of this recording, there's only a few days left until the release, that's it. Until the release of Waking the Tiger. So there's only a couple more days that I can actually play this. Let's go for some night vision because it's so cheap. I don't have much longer. Now then, Southern Front. Why might you be like this? Everyone's going to suffer, but it's not going to be just my troops suffering now. Technology, basically done. As for you, it's tempting, but it's also kind of trash. Let's see, all of you. Also, I'm bringing this force in. I kind of like the gear to represent a tank force. I think it's fitting, so I'm going to switch them over to that. I got my medium tanks coming in for the first time to hopefully be able to crack the defense of Cairo. As that's what's really standing on our way. We got Cairo. We already have Alexandria. After Cairo and Sam, which is just... I don't know how much left there's going to be of the Sultanate of Egypt. Because just by taking Alexandria, and up here they took Haleb, which was 5. Just by taking that, they appear to be almost at half strength. And if the Sultanate of Egypt falls, it all falls. The Hashemite, Arabia, Yemen, Oman, they are not strong enough. Tripolitania has already fallen to us. Hey, you there. Might I have Benghazi? Oh, there's so many different things. Benghazi? Oh no, they refused us. They refused us. Oh, the Siege of Cairo. I think the tanks have finally gotten involved. Yes, that's what's breaking them. They can best our light tanks, but they cannot break our mediums. There it goes, buddy boy. Oh god, that's it. Wow. Treaty of Badat? Now, we have a lot of points, but unfortunately, so too does the French, and they wish to take Baghdad, Nejd, Kuwait, and Tajara for themselves. Ironically, we never even attacked this land. Now, more than anything, I need Tripoli. That's incredibly important to me. Just kind of taking all this land would go a long way for me. However, Alexandria would be too much for us to take this turn. I could take you. You are too much. Sirte, Tripolitania, Libyan Desert. And that's about as much immediately. Let's take that. And our turn. First turn. You want more land from Arabia. I say to each their own. We'll just finish up here. No, I cannot. Don't have the points. I have enough to take Benghazi at least. It might just be because they are currently occupied by someone else. Benghazi is occupied by someone else, so that makes it more expensive. What if then... Yes, I could take Alexandria. Could not take Cairo. It'd be Bordogoro, but I could do it. So they're just going to keep eating. That's fine. Maybe... Yes, I could get Cairo. And... the Suez Canal would be nice. Oh god, they have so many points. Why are you giving them to him when truly I am the superior force? They have decided to take over this part of the desert for some reason. Lord knows why. Let's take that, let's take that. Let's cut him off as much as possible. Because I hate the French. Tripolitania. Take all states. Take all states. Looks like everything else has been moved, I guess. In turn. Well, it doesn't look good, but it'll have to do. Give that a fat minute to percolate out. Italian-Tripolitanian War. So, they decided to even take this desert area. But why? So we have a bit of the coast. Commune of France took the bulk of everything. Yemen? Yemen? Huh. You just have a truce with us. France, why did you let them leave the war unperturbed? I don't get it. I could go for average stability up to good? Hey! Factory output, dockyard output, national unity. I like that. Stability up. Seems like the perfect time, too, now that we're done with the war. Yeah, now we're done with the war. Huh. Now the Commune of France, what's going to happen here is that all these troops are just going to push in through this area. And you know what? They can have it. You guys, you kind of served your usefulness. Garrison area. You know, the area that's ours. Why would we ever want to garrison someone else's area? Take all that. Just look after it, look after it. You'll be fine, look after it. Good, good, very good. I was not expecting that to happen so early and so easily. Now I suppose what's going to happen after I let this go is that I might get some questions as to whether I should annex some people. But I need Tripoli. Okay, that was just weird. Back. Annexation of Libya. Everything came to a screeching stop there. Now then, annexation of Libya. Continue with military occupation, and I get to hold on to all the land, or I liberate them. Well, I believe for this, when it comes to Italy, get out of here. Tunis, oh yeah, Tunis I'm still fighting for. Tripoli is either owned by Socialist Republic of Italy or a puppet, so I can puppet them. And I kind of like puppeting them. Let's click on some provinces here. Nothing. I mean, there's some factories, but they're just factories. A lot of dockyards here, but no resources. In terms of production, how much am I depending on these factories? I see, so I'd be losing 3 here, none there, 4, 5. I'd be losing 5 factories, but I'd be getting a puppet. Tripolitania. As I liberate. Okay. Man, this... I swear this is going to be the absolute worst thing on earth for me to edit back down. Just because it keeps freezing every time I do anything. Let's go. The question about Egypt should be coming up anytime soon. Oh, look at that. They made Syrian. They made Lebanon exist. Claim Libya is done. Jordan. Iraqi Socialist Republic. Arabian Socialist Republic. Why am I not getting any claims over Egypt? That's weird. Why am I not getting a prompt for that? Either way, now I got a bunch of tank divisions just aren't doing anything with their time. You, go home. You, go home. Thank you for winning the war. You guys, go home. To Sicily. Deep Africa. I mean, I got a big army I can send down that way. And you would be a very good general for down there. There goes the Soviets. Off to save the day. But now, what about... I'm surprised that they're not having me release a puppet. Weird. Annex subjects. No. Occupied provinces. The Helvetic Commune. King of Ukraine. What? What is the Helvetic Commune? Who put you up to this? Where are you? Helvetic. Helvetica? Oh! Hello. Oh, and the Czech Republic exists. Czech Republic versus Bohemia. They can't agree. Ironically enough, Bohemia is actually more in the area of Moravia than it is. That's Moravia and the South Sudetenland. What was that? Research? 30% on logistics company sounds nice. So, you have to settle for Brno. Checks. Well, so the Helvetic Commune exists, but you are not my puppet, therefore you don't get my stuff. And then I could release a nation. Now, Egypt is much more interesting because you have quite a lot more. Quite a lot more factories, particularly in Cairo and Alexandria, Sinai. This area is really pointless. Eastern Desert, but I took it just because, despite them. You're mostly pointless, and you're Alexandria again. So, the Union of Tripolitania. Austria. This is actually very good land to keep a hold of. And even with that production, we still have a big production gap. See, that seems like a problem to me. You can go down. I don't need nearly as many of you, apparently. Don't need nearly as much of you. You still need that, all that. You still need all that. 600, you need all that. Fighters, I like fighters. You are getting no production anymore. So what you're saying is, I need to go military factories. I need to go military factories in Piedmont, Lombardia, Tricino, Veneto. All the areas that are properly mine. Emilia-Romagna. Right there, right there, right there. Just more. Just more. And also the areas that I now control there and there in Alexandria. And, yep, straight up to the top, boys. Straight up to the top. Bam. Good, and go. Ooh, so we got a lot more, a lot of allies. Ooh, hey, cool. Go face. But why? What? What? Oh, that, what? What happened? Okay, so you, a same guy. Syrian Socialist Republic. Union of Lebanon. Union of Palestine, which is, wait, really? Oh, so you didn't release Jordan and this. You only, okay. I think the reason why the Sultanate of Egypt did not spawn with the French is that they gave the option to get all of these things instead. The Arabian Socialist Republic. Because, yeah, you exist, though. And you are still under us. I'm surprised truces even exist. Does that go away? I would like to conquer you. We could go for Somalia and Abyssinia. Mediterranean Navy. You're trying. How about You there, you're a great general, but you're no field marshal. Get switched out, and every man under his previous employ gets sent down to the south. Also, you know what, actually, yeah, just stay focused on our area. That's perfectly fine. I like that. Keep the French away. Keep them away, they're dirty. Need a new national focus. Radio Rosa, still lame. Republican Army gains... Oh, reinforced rate division training time, recruitable population. Actually, that's very good for 140 days, even if, in the meantime, it's not that good. Guerrilla Spain fighting on from Madrid, but they're not going to succeed. Oh boy. Oh, how's my Eastern Front doing? Are you doing anything of note? You're just a bunch of nationals, so I don't really expect much of you, but it would be nice if you did something. Looks like we're really starting to push against the Qing now. That's pretty much what I expected was going to happen. And we got people still funneling in. Oh boy, I find that funny. The Turkic Khanate, we could try to pick a fight against the Great Khanate. Oh no, it's starting to drag. A similar thing happened to my what was it? My Hoi Fort Nuclear Gandhi campaign a while back. Ooh, I hope that doesn't happen here. Burn. Are you feeling it? The Helvetic Commune. Huh, Swiss Federal Council. Loyalty to the state. But you're not getting your lands back, though. Don't even think about it. Let's see. Yeah, I guess they're just missing my lands. They have all the rest. The fall of Rio de Janeiro. My. What happened there? There must have been naval invaded by nationalist Chile. And Sao Paulo is right next. Ooh, Flagellist Bolivia. Nice face. Kinda looks like Alex Jones. Are we even doing much in this war? You are done, son. Even the Commune of France is even starting to take this land. Damn it, France. Crimean Federation's basically out. Portugal's basically out. German government in exile is basically out. Pacific States of America is only starting to feel it, but it's coming. It's coming for them. And then the Second Weltkrieg, which has been made basically obsolete. We need to conquer Japan, and we need to conquer the Qing, and we need to conquer... That's about it, really. Everything else is kind of secondary. Like the Yunnan click, who cares? Indonesia, that could be annoying. But the real... Oh. Ooh, combined Cyclones of America have declared war on the United Provinces. No, the American... United Provinces of America? This thing? This thing in your faction with Mexico? So yeah, you're now fighting a war against Mexico. Okay, but you're fighting it over this, which must be for the... It must be for the Panama Canal. It must have something to do with that. Okay, new things we can do. Logistic bombing? I like it. I don't think we can really use much air power in the field we're fighting in right now. Oh, that's in my section, though, in Sudan. If I sent you out there, could you fight? No. I'd need to take that airstrip if I could do anything at all. Night vision, although, what I could do, before this episode's out, is maybe send down some tactical bombers. They would have some decent range. Well, sending you pretty much home. You guys just chill. You get sent over. You guys get sent over. I don't know. Maybe go here and just go over the Thuringian Sea. Meanwhile, it's 1944 still. Better paratroopers. I am making a couple paratroopers. Nothing to do with them, though. Completely bored. Air wings with no missions. Go over the Mediterranean. It's not as if my fleet's doing anything. The Flotta Napolitana. 16 destroyers, light cruisers, a heavy cruiser, and mostly battleships. Now, these battleships, they've been through hell and back. Like, look at this. Their track record goes all the way back to when we were fighting our Civil War, then against the Germans, then against the French. then against Portugal, then against Austria, and I think it keeps going, but it cuts off for some reason. Oh, good times were had. Good times were had. With that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!